are Carla Sands, former ambassador to Denmark and Greenland, and Kurt Bardella, News Nation contributor. It's great to have you both here. I'm sandwiched in between both of you right now. Kurt, I'll start with you. Your reaction to Representative Self.
I think that one of the political challenges the administration is running into is it's more about prioritizing who you're deporting when. The president's first promise was, I'm going to go after the worst of the worst, and that there's going to be a priority here so that we don't run into the logistical challenge of, we can't deport 12 million people at one time. I think we all understand that's impossible to do and would be incredibly financially burdensome and have a major economic impact. So what about the most violent? The drug dealers, the rapists, all the things that Trump talked about on the campaign. What we're finding is, according to the data released by ICE, of the 100,000 people that have been deported so far, less than 10% actually fall into that category. And so I think what we're hearing from the business community certainly is, focus on the worst. Totally fine with that. Everyone should everyone should be on board with that, by the way. But before we get to everyone else, go there, because there's no backup plan to fill the backfill of workers that we'll lose.
See, Carla, here's the issue, right? We're dealing in a very economic uncertain time, particularly with all the tariff issues. And I think economic uncertainty is the last thing Republicans and the GOP need if you're going to be thinking about getting rid of or trying to get rid of a major part of the workforce.
Well, no to Republicans. If you vote for any kind of amnesty, get ready to lose the midterms. This is a huge issue for the base. They want the illegals deported. This is a non-negotiable.
In every state?
In every state, it is a majority, even across the aisle. The majority of the Americans want the illegals out. And I'll go further. We have a temporary and seasonal worker program for farm workers. So there's already a system in place. Most farm workers are either legal immigrants by birth or by becoming a citizen, or they're seasonal legal farm workers. And what we can do is just replace the illegals with legal or seasonal workers.
Kurt, do you agree with that? Because you are seeing bipartisanship with the dignity bill. I mean, what am I talking about here, particularly over immigration?
Well, and again, I think that when you look at lawmakers who have districts that have major agriculture houses in their constituency, again, there's the logistical issue of, you can't get rid of all these workers at one time. It will affect the economy. It will end up getting passed on to consumers. The cost of goods, the cost of construction will go up. Those prices get passed on to the American people. It could be an economic headache for the Republicans if they don't have a backup plan and if they don't do serious reform to those programs. Those programs exist. They're overwhelmed. There aren't enough spots. There aren't enough. There's too many caps on them.
But they're using Medicaid and they're using other services that taxpayers are paying for.
They also pay into the economy by taxes.
And they're also sending money out to other countries. No, this is an issue that's non-negotiable for President Trump's base.
All right. Well, the conversation continues. You both are going to stay with me because this is the last. We have a lot more to talk about.